I don't think Sweden's ever seen that score on their side of the net. They've seen that score in reverse as they play opponents, but never received that kind of beating. For the Swedish boys, third in blocks for Jonathan Hellvig. He's leading 18, 7.67 digs a match for David Åhman.
Yeah, in the States, we kind of tend to think of like 28 to 32 almost being your athletic prime. And I mean, oh, wow. There's a start for Holland. Little knuckle pokies over, but Åhman running down everything.
Yeah. Netherlands still trying to find their side-out rhythm. You could hear that one.
That's why they call him Boom Boom. It booms off his hand and then booms off the sand.
That's gracious. Hellvig out of the middle. Hellvig right through the wickets. Boermans in the right spot. Just unfortunate break.
Yeah, so right now, you know, that's the frustrating thing sometimes as a blocker, right? It looks like Stefan is making some really good reads. Balls are just kind of wiggling through little gaps. In his Leopold scope out on that one.
Service pressure staying on Boermans. What a set there from Yorick, just saving it out of the net with his thumbs.
One-handed blocking wise.
Yes.
On some of those plays.
Yeah, and multiple balls already. Working down the line is David Åhman.
Clued in on that this early. Kudos to them.
Yeah. Well, what do we know? And the dunk down from Boermans is going to work. So 7 all on the board, and yeah, life of a blocker. We've talked about.
You're going to have essentially a one-handed blocker in front of you. So do you switch how you approach? Oh my goodness! How about that? I guess you don't switch it enough.
Man, I mean, one hand, two hands, it doesn't matter.
And so forth, like Sweden does. Just that little wrinkle can sometimes throw you off, and that's kind of what we're seeing here a little bit. You know, just
17-15. Netherlands limiting some of their errors that they had early in this set. Sweden gifting a few back. Nice read from Yorick to get that sharp cut shot. And a huge swing into the angle. 16-19.
That's pretty wild that just a couple hitting errors is what accounts for this Dutch lead otherwise.
Second block for the one-handed monster from Sweden. But Netherlands looking to just get 1 point here to take this first set. Off speed, Åhman is there. Huge point for Sweden. Poke over to poke. Another chance here for David. Oh, big time dig from Yorick, and Boermans put up a good set. Oh my.
How about that? Sweden with a couple chances to level, but Yorick, sniper on the back line.
Oh, and David Åhman a little frustrated right now with Hellvig. Those are balls that start set number 2. Heavy heat from Yorick. The set drifting a little wide. Good cover from Hellvig. Åhman's going to get stuck up at the net, and that one's going to go deep on Hellvig, who gets stuck in defense. But another block for Hellvig. 3 already. And Hellvig getting a little stuck there at the net, maybe indecisive of whether he was going to go block or not. Sweden tie things back up, 5 all. Yorick, nice soft touch from Hellvig.
Oh my gosh, he did it again.
Another one-handed stuff for Johnny Hellvig. What are we seeing, Rich?
I mean,
Hellvig is doing it, and so are the fans. Yorick with a little bit of movement, wants to go behind here, works to the line. That's a brilliant swing, and that is a much-needed side out for the Netherlands.
Task he's faced with.
Overpass from Hellvig, chance here for the Netherlands. And that one sneaks around that right hand.
And you would also think I could remember their names.
Hellvig from the left. Yorick with the scoop, pretty good dig. Speaking of good defense, this effort here from Sweden. Nobody up, and that's going to be a little bit of trouble. Hellvig was all the way back to the screens on that chase down.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I would love to know just what he's done to that thumb, because he didn't even we're forced to adjust our game in here.
Yes. keep us on our toes. Oh, brilliant. Soft poke shot there for David Åhman, freezing the defense.
Yeah, that was pretty. Great pass from Johnny to get that right up.
And David just approaching so hard and holds defenses. York, tempo behind. There's the off speed, one of the first little high lines that we've seen go down for the Netherlands.
I think that's a pretty good tactical play. You wonder if they're going to start working more of that difficult to block with the one hand on the right sideline.
Yes.
Wow. He went to a Taibo class yesterday or something.
Perfect pass. Option, nice scoop from York, but it's going to come back to the overpass and the chip back to the line and a little fist bump for David Åhman. He's feeling himself out there.
How about the touch on that overpass? Last second, sorry.
No, you're good. Set point here for Sweden. Chipping to the line, that one goes down. Sweden just need one side out. Get this match to a third and final set. Tough set there, nice timing from Boermans to get the swat. David frustrated because he was still on the ground.
Likely should have.
Nice touch here. Poking to the line. That one's going to drop in. Wow. Huge 2 points here.
And they get it. Get that number a little bit lower if they hope to win this one.
High pass here from Boermans to start set number 3. Good scoop from Åhman. He's got to shuffle over. He's got to find that balance. And again, we're so used to jumping with both arms as a blocker, so the balance just gets thrown out of whack. Hellvig bouncing one up the seam.
And almost outside of the pin. So you know it's coming angle. That gives David at least a little look at it.
And the push through the block. And nice swing back towards the line for Hellvig.
Like they're neck and neck, and it seems like one of the teams is about to go on a little bit of a run.
Big swing just around the right move. And York trying to unload from the service line, trying to break.
Points to claw their way back.
And trying to go down the line. Boermans disciplined with that right hand. Yeah, we talk about errors in the game, and the stats don't show when those errors come in the flow of the game. Pass from York. Out wide, and York climbing that invisible ladder.
In the second set, when Johnny was racking up those blocks, he has recovered here, York.
Nice vision from David Åhman. It looked like he took 3 looks.
From Åhman, especially at that critical of a point in the set.
That one was in the air for a while. Everyone holding their breath. York leaving nothing on the table with that serve. So second match point for the Netherlands. York to Groot to go to the finals, and it's long, Richie.
Yeah, I don't know what Stefan saw. That didn't touch anything. I mean, maybe caught some hairs on the top of Johnny's head or something, but it certainly did not hit his hands.
It's a good thing he's got that red band. So there's that disparity, but another match point for Netherlands for a chance to the finals. York out wide. Scoop from Åhman.
Are you kidding me, Kyle Friend? What is happening in this match?
Oh my goodness, Richie. 14-all. Sweden not rolling over. They will never. After 3 match points for Netherlands, the tables have turned here. York out wide.
That's out. It is out. That's unbelievable. 5 straight. 5 straight. It was 14-11. That's 5 straight from Sweden to close that out. Are you kidding me?
Never seen anything like it.